I would like to apologize for my voice and the slight sniffles you might hear in this video. I have a cold right now, so that's one reason why this video is very late. But I heard enough people talk about this movie, and so I finally got around to go seeing it. So let's finally talk about it. Sound of Freedom stars Jim Caviezel and is about the incredible true story of a former government agent turned vigilante who embarks on a dangerous mission to rescue hundreds of children from sex trafficking. Now, this film has been talked about the last 10 days. It released on July 4th, and I never even heard of this movie until like the day of release, and I saw just headlines all over the place and how Hollywood is completely just blocking this movie from people seeing it. And there are certain videos online that I've seen that are a little bit reaching in my opinion, but again, it's a Christian-based movie about the story of kid trafficking, which is a thing, and this movie delves into that and the story of this man going and saving hundreds of kids. So first off, the entire political viewpoint of this movie I will not get into. All I'm going to say is, yes, a Christian-based company made this movie. A lot of companies have a lot of political viewpoints, and they make movies and people just love it. But when it comes to Christian-based, it's so specific in that religion that people can sometimes just hate towards this movie. But let me just say, besides that, which me personally have no objective or hate towards anyone or anything about this movie, I can say this: I think everyone should watch this movie at least once, especially right now, because kid trafficking is a thing, and this movie shows it, and it's PG-13, and it doesn't show it realistically, like, it doesn't show the deed being done, and that is a fantastic thing. This movie takes the story and goes more into the saving and entertaining aspect, which I will say, for a 2-hour and 20-minute movie, there are some very entertaining parts. The movie is very well made with very good cinematography. Jim Caviezel, I mean, obviously, he's known as playing Jesus. He's a great actor in this movie. He's a great actor overall, and in this movie, he's a powerful person. Sometimes his dialogue is a little just religion heavy. There's a lot of people in this movie that feel like that, but when the movie is going more into the mission side, I mean, I found it very entertaining. I found it inspiring. There's a few very intense scenes when he's actually in the side of these buildings and everything, and sees more of the children and how he's saving them. The aspect of these people going to get them. It's a very inspiring story, and everyone's talking about the movie, and it's making a lot of money, and it makes me happy because, again, I didn't hear about this movie, and I'm a person that's in the film community, and I did not hear about this movie until, like, the day of release. And so, for it to be very impactful, I recommend the movie. Like, I have slight issues with some of the dialogue being a little on point. Sometimes it feels unrealistic, doesn't feel like people actually say it. There's a little bit of a pacing issue and everything, but in the end, I enjoyed watching this movie, and I enjoyed the message. The message is what's really gonna hit home, and the storytelling and just of kid trafficking, which is just a disgusting thing. Disgusting! Like, there is things in this world that are awful, and then there's this, which is truly just horrifying. And this movie talks about it, delves deep in it, and it goes more into the aspect of saving them and what people can do and how people can actually stop this. And we have people like Jim Caviezel's character who are heroes in my mind. So besides it being a Christian-based studio making the movie itself I enjoyed, I found very important. It's a movie I'm not going to rewatch right away, but overall, out of all the Christian-based movies that have been made these past 10 years, this one feels very important on its subject matter. I'm going to give Sound of Freedom a B+. And anyone out there who wants to really talk about it being a religious-based studio, how Hollywood's blocking this movie, trying to get rid of it, and just all that stuff, go ahead and say what you want in the comments, but I am just going to keep to myself and just talk about the movie itself. And I thought it was a very well-made movie, very good message, very dark, and I recommend it because I think it's a topic that people should know about. I truly do, and this movie depicts it very well into giving you the information and showing you an entertaining movie as well. It's got to be somewhat entertaining, and this movie has those moments, but overall, it's the message that hits home, so I recommend it. But again, this movie has a lot talking right now, and so yeah, that's why. The reason why it's a late review is because I'm sick, not because of just all the talking. It's because I'm sick. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this late movie review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.